the preconceived notion of who and what you are and what you stand for and all of that, you'll never get past first base because they've already, in their mind, they've already shut you off.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And actually, I was the Dallas-Fort Worth leader for Ron Paul. So, yep, we had a very big group of people, a lot of influence going to the convention. I actually went to Tampa, and I fought all the way for Ron Paul. So it was great. It was frustrating because of the system.
Oh, yeah.
But, I totally agree with you.
Yeah. I got a caller here from Montana. Nancy, hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir. My question is, I've listened to Hannity, I've listened to Alex Jones, I've listened to you. I've been doing this for 15 years. My question is, why every year you guys say things are going to end? The world's going to end, food's going to end. We're going to war and everything else. And I think people are under wolf shock because every year you say this is going to happen, guns, food, war.
Okay,
The fact is, through all this whole routine, nothing has changed. I am recycling my food after 10 years. I am doing the thing. My question to you is, for all your war-mongering kind of concept and food-mongering, and the government's going to shoot us all, the government's going to take over. I've heard this for 15 years.
Okay.
Why should I believe you?
Why,
now?
Nancy? Let me answer your question by asking you a question. Why are you listening?
I am trying to figure out what is happening now, because I have listened to you guys for 12 years and nothing has happened of which you predict.
Okay, first of all, Nancy, hold on here a second. Please allow me to speak. You're repeating yourself now. I am not a big prognosticator, okay? I don't do an Alex Jones. I don't make predictions, because generally when you make a prediction, if it does come true, you're off on your timeline, and people point at you and go, see, well, you said this was going to happen by such and such a date. What we do on this network, Nancy, and I don't know how long you've been listening to this program in particular, but what we do is we give you a day-to-day accounting on how the Republic is slipping away, how it's being dismantled, what people are doing to end our way of life in this country under the Republic and under the constitutions, both federal and state. And we have given, I think, a good assessment on how exactly, not kind of sort of, but how exactly power was wrested from the people and claimed by the federales or the Fed. Now, Nancy, I don't... Oh, she hung up. Well, of course she did.
Oh, I wanted to say something to her.
Well, of course she did.
Am I allowed to talk to?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, well, what I said to her is, look, I grew up in the John Birch Society, and we many times stored things away thinking it was going to happen in '84, or or the people that thought it the 2000 millennial change. Well, what if it did happen? So what? You save the food. What have we always said? There could be a natural disaster. You can just use that food up. I mean, it's not like it's going to waste, you know.
Yeah,
and how silly of her to think that it hasn't changed. They're arresting people for milk now, raw milk. How many places, look in Texas, it used to be open carry. I mean, now people are scared of long guns. I mean, we're fighting, we have to help people to realize the Second Amendment is important and why it is. I mean, maybe she's not noticing that we are on that slippery slope, and it is something to fear and be ready for.
Well, and I classify this, and I doubt very much if that's her real name or if she's from Montana. But if she's been listening That's why I asked the question. Well, how long have you been, why are you still listening? If you've listened to all these other people, and after 15 years you're trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm, in case she is legitimate and just a doubting Thomas, I'll try to be kind. If you haven't figured out what's going on in 15 years, lady, turn off the radio, because you're never going to find out. And if
yeah, I agree. And what she doesn't realize is I have a lot of contact with this couple that has lived in Libya, and all the things that are happening over there, it's getting closer and closer to happen over here. I mean, they have drone attacks over there, and trust me, they've said that they can use drones in America. I mean, when we get automated and have these robots and everything, it could happen. I heard that John Whitehead from the Rutherford Institute was saying that it's going to be in 2020. 2020. They can do a complete lockdown in 48 hours. Because it's so automated. It's not human run. It'll be, drone run and everything like that. And it's, not to be a fearmonger, because the deal of it is when you're in fear, you're paralyzed. I mean, you should be informed and motivated and, enlightened. And in that, you can have security knowing that you are prepared should something happen. Not necessarily paralyzed and getting upset with people because it didn't happen. Be happy it didn't happen, right? Right?
What a chicken little was right. Lady in Montana, you might already be dead. So thank your lucky stars that something horrendous has not happened. Hang on a second. I got to take the bottom of the hour break. Oh, I see Chicago chiming in here. We'll take the call right after this.
How important is the air you breathe? Our air purifiers produce activated oxygen, called Aerin. Activated oxygen is the natural enemy of odors, pollutants, and many other harmful substances, yet it's completely safe. Our powerful air purifiers unleash the power of a thunderstorm, destroying pollutants in the air we breathe. It destroys many viruses, bacteria, and fungi, kills molds, and oxidizes chemical fumes and toxic gases. It removes smoke, pollen, and pet odors. Made with quality stainless steel, our portable air purifiers come with a manufacturer's 4-year warranty. If you haven't experienced the Aerin process of fresh, clean air, then call us today and receive 10% off your order. 877-605-9200. Again, that's 877-605-9200. Time for you to breathe clearly again. 877-605-9200.
You are tuned in to the Republic Broadcasting Network. Visit our website by going to republicbroadcasting.org.
Earthquakes, hurricanes, nuclear accidents, terror attacks, and all-out social collapse. With the world today more volatile than ever, the future has never looked more uncertain. Survivalist magazine is the one resource you can't afford to be without. Claim your free trial subscription now at www.survivalist.com, and your first issue ships immediately. Get all the details and more at www.survivalist.com, or order by phone. Call 1-866-437-6570. Your survival may depend on it.
This is Dr. Robert Rowan, here to give you an important message regarding stem cell treatment. World-renowned physician, stem cell expert, and friend Dr. David Steenblock has performed over 8,000 stem cell treatments since 2001. Bone marrow stem cells are completely legal to do here in the USA. The bone marrow stem cell treatment is not only fast, done in less than 2 to 3 hours, but is relatively pain-free and has little to no recovery time. Dr. David Steenblock and his office are able to help and treat patients who suffer from cerebral palsy, traumatic brain injury, stroke, macular degeneration, arthritis, Parkinson's disease, congestive heart failure, and more. Personally using their services for my knee and seeing great improvement, Dr. David Steenblock is highly recommended by me. Go to stemcellmd.org or call 800-300-1063 to find out more. Again, stemcellmd.org or call 800-300-1063 today to receive more information.
Extend your life with Extendovite.
Extendovite is a 7-herb heart protection cocktail designed to support cardiovascular health, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. February is Heart Month, and we at Heart Drop 2000 are having our Heart Month sale with prices from 6 years ago, starting now until February 28th. you can purchase a 4-month supply of either capsules or liquid for only $125, including shipping and handling, to help you help yourself. So call now to take advantage of this one-time offer. To order, call 1-877-928-8822. That's 1-877-928-8822. Or visit our website at heartdrop.com.
Extend your life with Extendovite.
Do you have a product or service that you'd like to advertise on the Republic Broadcasting Network? Do you want to support one of the original Truth Radio networks in existence while getting your company heard across the globe? Right now, RBN is having a holiday special on all of our advertising packages and providing free commercial production to get you started. Call 800-724-2719, extension 111 today. That's 800-724-2719, extension 111, or email powers@republicbroadcasting.org.
All right, we're back. Jerry in Chicago. Hello, Jerry.
Good afternoon, John and Regina. Thank you for taking my call. And, hey, I wanted to correct you, and I don't get that often of a chance to correct you in something you said.
Okay.
You said ending our way of life. Well, I don't know. You and I added up a little bit different. Poison in our food, poison in our water, poison in our air, and poison in our government. I don't know. I think that's ending our life. How do you feel?
Regina, you want to take a crack at that one? Regina? Do I still have her? She's gone? Oh, there she is. Okay. Hold on, Jerry. We're plugging her back in.
Okay.
Regina.
I'm back. Something happened.
Okay, did you
Modern technology is wonderful, but it fails here and there.
Well, are you doing this by way of cell phone?
Yes, I am.
Well, a little side note, something I learned the other day, for areas that are under cell, I should say, bandwidth via the cell towers. You'll connect. You'll look at your phone. You might see 4 or 5 bars on it. You might talk for 5, 10, 15 minutes. All of a sudden, your call drops. That's because you're no longer a priority for bandwidth. You're an existing conversation, and in order to accommodate new connections through these cell towers, they'll give priority over you, and sometimes you get cut off.
Interesting, because I purposely came into a parking lot that I know I get good reception. I'm plugged into the charger, and I wanted this to be the best possible experience. Doing nothing, not driving, the call drops. So, okay, learn something new every day.
The best laid plans of activists.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah.
Okay, Jerry, repeat your question.
Well, I was saying that John made a comment maybe in the last 15, 20 minutes, something about ending our way of life here in America. And I simply said that, between the chemtrails that we're breathing and the fracking of our aquifers that we're drinking and the genetically modified that they're not labeling and the bovine injections that they're giving the cows, and the 2 billion rounds of 40 caliber hollow point, I want to say that they're going to end our way of life. Or end our life, I'm sorry.
Well, they do need to limit the population. I think that's been stated here and there as their plan is to eliminate some of the population. So they've got a plan to do that, and it looks like they're moving forward. Yeah, we address all those issues at Activists for Truth. We had a speaker come and talk about chemtrails. I guess there's even a new movie coming out where they had what is it, who is it, or why is it now, who is it, should be coming out soon. But, well.
Good. I can't wait to see that.
I know.
Well, it just seems a little bit strange to me because when I